Hi, it's Donna Ballard with Where Next Boomers, and today I'm with a very good friend of mine, David Loving, and we're in northern Michigan, and David and his wife Penny moved here last year, and I am just curious to find out how you are enjoying living up here now that you've had a winter season, and what drew you to being here.
First of all, we love it. We moved from the Seattle area where it rains a lot. The rain got to my wife. It didn't bother me, but it got to her. One of the reasons we moved up here is even in the winter, if it snows, which it does a lot, the next day or the day after, it would be crystal clear, beautiful day, snow white on the ground, and always white. When living in Chicago, as we did, and in Cleveland, as we knew them, it would snow and be white for one day, and then it would be dirty brown black snow. Up here, when it snows and it stays white for a long time.
So what is your favorite thing to do up here? How have you found yourself integrating your life and diving into being part of the community?
In a small town, you have to make your own friends and gear down. For example, in New York on New Year's Eve, they have the ball drop.
Right.
In Charlevoix, Michigan, they have the bridge drop.
Okay.
We have a bridge in Charlevoix that crosses a channel, and when the bridge goes on New Year's Eve, the bridge comes down to great fanfare, and there's probably 300 people out there, and it could be really cold. But that's when you live here. It's cold in the winter, it's beautiful in the summer, it's beautiful in the fall.
Yeah.
Spring's a little shaky, but you make your own fun. On Easter weekend, they had an Easter egg hunt in the park, and there were 400 kids.
Wow, that's fun.
And it's at least 400 kids.
Yeah. It's so beautiful up here.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful to have all the water around, and just and the people are very nice. They've always been very nice and welcoming, and it makes it an easier transition.
It's clean. And the best way to explain it, about 4 or 5 years ago, my wife got out of her car and walked away and hit the key fob to lock the car. And a little lady walked by, who was probably now, I would think my age. A little lady walked by and said, dearie, you don't have to lock your car. You're in Charlevoix.
Aww.
Yeah. I never lose my car keys because they're always in the car.
Wow, that says something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
yeah.
What's the population of Charlevoix in the winter?
About 2,500
Yeah,
people.
that's what
And probably less than that,
Yeah.
because even the locals, a lot of them will leave for a month or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you need a little break from
You
the
need
cold and the snow.
It's not that it's so cold that it is cold. It's long.
Yeah.
Winter comes in November and December, and then it's by March or April, you're ready for it to leave.
Yeah. Are there? I know that you're involved in the library. Are there other organizations or volunteer things that you like to get involved in?
You almost hate to say I'll help out because they're on you. We help. In fact, my wife's at the library this morning. We're having a book sale. We probably have 10,000 books that we're going to sell. We help at the Rainbow Shop, which is a resale shop. There's just the churches are never ending. There's lots of churches. And you can get as much or as little as you like. Yeah. And again, people are very friendly. When you tell them you've moved here, they look at you askance, and then they say, "Really? Oh, well, could you help out at the library?" Yeah. And it's you make your own fun. Everything is close. If you got something, living in Seattle, living in LA, traffic is the issue.
Right.
Charlevoix, Michigan, or northern Michigan, traffic is never an issue, and it's clean. I remember one of our first times the first time we lived in Seattle, the Seattle area, driving down I-5, there was paper everywhere and stuff on the side of the road, and this is supposed to be the pristine Northwest. Well, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Or northern Michigan, you never see stuff thrown on the side of the road.
How's the medical situation up there?
Awesome.
Really?
Awesome.
That's great to
We
hear.
have a reasonably good hospital right in Charlevoix. It's part of the Munson Healthcare group. Munson is in Traverse City, and it's humongous. I mean, it just goes forever. And we have a very good hospital in Petoskey that's 17 miles away. Yeah.
Well, good.
And I think, first of all, they get some really good doctors, people who want to live up here, and so it's easy to recruit from Munson.
Right. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you and Penny have adjusted to being up here, and that and you'll see what you do next winter and maybe take a little time off, but that you are enjoying the decision you made.
We would never want to live anyplace else. It used to be when we drove up to Michigan, you could feel your blood pressure just sort of going down. It's always down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, it's probably not for everybody, but it's a small, well-funded town, a lot of money in the summer, get some ski season in the winter, and there's some bad fly fishing on the Jordan River. And if you're a boater, I mean, you have Lake Michigan, Lake Charlevoix.
Yeah.
It's just a great place to live.
Yeah.
I mean, we've lived in Cleveland, Boston, Chicago, Memphis, Seattle, and all metropolitan areas. So this is just a great place to semi-retire.
Great. Well, thank you so much, David, for
You're
taking
welcome.
some time to
Welcome to
talk with us.
Welcome to Northern Michigan.
Thank you.
Yeah.